It's your boy, I'm Really Lee. Now, first thing first, I want y'all to hit that like button for me, all right? And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to as well. But I always keep giving that good game for y'all, all right? Now, y'all see the title of the video. Man, things I wish I knew at 20 years old that I could do today. First thing first, you gotta choose your friends correctly, man. Especially around that 20 years old mark. After a couple years after high school, this is where that pivotal point in your life. And your friends can also, dictate to where you go. I don't know if you guys heard that quote. It says the five people you hang around with and most likely shows your destiny who you're gonna be. Those five friends, man, is very, very, very important, man. Who you deal with, man. It's very, very, very important. Like I said, I had friends that I would, go work out with here and there, but there was also guys that we really had nothing but common with just going out and maybe, smoking weed back in the day. To get ahead in life, you really gotta choose the right people. You know what I mean? Say, for example, if you're a personal trainer or you trying to be a bodybuilder, this is just one example. You're trying to be a bodybuilder or a personal trainer, you should be like literally hanging around with people who does that. Like that should be like your goal. Like out of your five friends, like at least four of them should be that. You know what I mean? Because there's things that that person may know that you might not know, and y'all can bounce out ideas. You know what I mean? I got things in common versus you, that bodybuilder in your group or that personal trainer in your group, and your friends are like out of shape, does not go to the gym, and they like trying to get you away from your goals, or they don't do anything with their life. You know what I mean? Don't have actual goals. They just want to gossip and talk about TV shows, and that's not where you want to be at, man. So your friends are going to be pivotal in your life and you're 20 years old. You know what I mean? So you want to cut off any of the friends that's not trying to do anything with themselves, just want to stay, hang out in the garage, play video games, smoke weed, um, just basically just drifting away. You know what I mean? Just not trying to achieve goals, not trying to accomplish things. That's going to be very, very, very important. When you're 20s to be who you need to be, man. Like I'll stand on that, man. Your friends are really, really, really gonna dictate to who you're gonna be. So if you got any hater friends in your circle, you got people that always gossiping, being negative. You really want to cut those people off, man, and make friends that do what you want to do. You know what I mean? If you got goals of being very, very successful, if you got goals of want to be the next big thing, you know what I mean? Hang around people who think like that as well, not just people who just want to just have regular jobs. I mean, it is what it is. Like there's so much ways and opportunities to make money. Like if you say, for example, if you're a guy and you want to be a model, you know what I mean? Like have friends is actual models as well than people who does not anything about it, because this here's the thing. You be kind of in a rut sometimes, we all be in a rut, so you be trying to take advice from those people. But those people don't have anything to say because they're not doing the same thing. But if you're taking advice from people who've done that, who's been doing it longer than you and better than you, like you can actually gain knowledge and you can gain wisdom and you can get ahead. You know what I mean? It's just that right there. It's kind of like a cheat code with life. You know what I mean? So if you choose the right friends, it has to be genuine. You know what I mean? Don't be just out here just trying to just only hang around them and try to like jack their swag or jack their not that kind of type of thing like that. That's kind of weird. But I mean like actually generally have friendship with these people. You know what I mean? And like your life will start changing because you're gonna start taking some of those characteristics that they think in and things like that, and you add it towards your what you're thinking, and that's how you level up. So another thing is I would have waited to have my child. I love my baby girl. I love her so much. I love her very dearly. But if I could, I would have waited. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to bring a child into struggle. Now, I'm not saying I was in poverty or anything like that, but just as a man, you really want to have stuff all the way together, man. I would have waited till like probably 2 years from now from where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like in my later 30s. I had my child at like 21. You know what I mean? Still figuring things out. You know what I mean? No skills, no really anything. You know what I mean? Staying with family, things like that. Luckily, I got a BM who's got her head strong and make stuff happen like that. But if I had a whack BM, like it would have been, it would have been horrible. You know what I mean? So I would have waited to have a child, just for many different reasons, man. I'm the type now. I would like to have her in private school. I would like to have her around, not in public, public school, just a private school. Have her way more advanced. Have her in different swim lessons. Like, I put her in jujitsu. I love that. I'm fortunate now, have money, so I ended up putting in jujitsu. But if I could, man, I would have put her at like at 4 or 5 years old instead of like at 9. You know what I mean? So yeah, the next thing. And also, man, in my 20s, I would have tried not to impress others. Like that's a big thing, man. Trying to impress others. I don't know if that's like that in other community, but in the black community, like I could hold it hard to say this. Like you want to have the flyest clothes, designer, and things like that. But let me tell you, when you get these things, and I done got that. I done made some money and spend my whole check on designer. Like trust me, that stuff is a waste of money. You know what I mean? That's a waste of money and time and energy. And then, just trying to press others. Like I said, I was in my early 20s. I was trying to press others with bust down chains, grills. Half of that stuff I don't even really honestly wear like that that much. Or if I'm doing like a photo shoot or anything. But that right there is just a waste of the time and a distraction. It's like, I swear, like, please, guys, do not try to impress others. You honestly, you feel empty inside after that, trying to get validation from others. Like I've done, I don't do it no more. I don't give a man. Screw y'all. But back in, man, I would try to, man, be like those people, those friends. It's kind of like almost like that high school stuff. You know what I mean? You trying to be cool and shit like that. You know what I mean? You try to have like the latest fashion, like latest Jordans and things like that, and you spending your money, and those people don't care about you. At the end of the day, people got their own lives, man. Just trying to impress anybody is not cool because like what they're gonna do, they give you a compliment, they probably still talking about you behind your back. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Stop trying to impress others. Buy stuff that you can afford. Be you. Like if you like something, like it and be that, man. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. At the end of the day, like it's very, very, very shallow. People say, but just be yourself, man. I promise you, it'll save money and you feel good inside, and you attract the people that like you for you, and that's what you want at the end of the day. You don't want to be trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to impress people. You got to keep doing that, and then as soon as you stop doing it, it's going to be like you fell off or things like that nature. So guys, please don't try to impress ladies. You guys as well. Stop trying to impress these mean girls, sort. You know what I mean? Just don't try to impress. Just be yourself. You know, just be yourself. Stop trying to impress others, man. So that's another thing that slowed me down a lot was trying to impress others, man. Spending my money on all the latest name brand things like that, and it's a trap, man. It's a trap, especially in our community, man. Going out to clubs and sections, buying bottles, and it's just for what, man? Everybody attention span is so short, it doesn't even matter, man. So just do you. Don't impress others. Do stuff for yourself. That's another thing I would have done in my 20s. Stop trying to impress others. Last but not least, man, is dating. In my 20s, I would have dated females that was like not more just in a big old booty and a smile, man. Like, what would be more just look, obviously you want to date somebody you're highly attracted that you're attracted to, but like just off the physical, like say for example, like, I'm in into fitness for a while. I mostly should have been dating chicks that does the same thing that works out with me. If you say for example with me, I like fitness, I work out. There's no reason I should be dating girls who doesn't go to the gym or who doesn't understand why I spend hours in the gym or if I'm eating clean. They always want to go out to eat, drink, hookah all the god dog on time. They don't understand the lifestyle. You know what I mean? Say for example, if you a guy or a female that dances a lot, you know what I mean? You want to date people that dance and do the same thing as you. Y'all bond a lot more heavier. You know what I mean? Like whatever your goals are and things like that, you align with. Like date people who does the same type of stuff. I mean, that is my thing. They do say opposites attract, but man, forget all that. I mean, it is not my life. You know what I mean? Like stop or like you know what I mean? Stop dating just because they hot. You know what I mean? Let's just say that because she got a big booty or things like that. You know what I mean? Just you know, yeah, it's cool. You're attracted to them and things like that. But it's honestly, you want to date people who's got the same goals and aspirations as you. Other than that, just a waste of time. Yeah, you have sexual relations with that person, but at the end of the day, man, what you get out of that? Just pleasure. You know what I mean? You want to be with someone that you can say, for example, if it doesn't work out, y'all still learn from each other. You know what I mean? Y'all still grow with another. Y'all still have those memories and just stuff that y'all not compatible with. You dealing with them, that person, just because the box is good or whatever. So, man, that's last but not least, man. That's just that, man. If y'all want me to do a part two, I will. There's a lot of stuff I can say. You know what I mean? I'm 30 right now. I'm in my 30s, so early 30s. So I could tell you guys of what it is. So that's it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, I'm Ready Lee. Signing